keep the music playing.
Welcome in. It is a kind of a chilly, rainy type Monday morning here in Central Texas. If you're joining us from Central Texas, if you're out of the area, who knows what your weather is going to be like, because we had that front come through and it's a little crazy. As you can see, Zach is not here. Zach is off on another cruise. Terry Hunt standing in for a few days this week while he is doing another little vacation getaway. He does more vacation getaways than anybody I know. I mean, our staycations, you know, if I have a day off, I'm just at the house. No, he is jumping on a plane or a boat or something all the time. Anyway, we've got a fun day lined up for you today as we kind of get past the first part of the holidays, which was Thanksgiving, which was kind of long. After you get into it with the weather change and shopping and things like that, it kind of extended out a little bit, but that's okay. We're back now, and remember, it's easy to get through the holidays now. The stress should be behind you. I know you've got shopping and things like that, but we'll help you do that each and every morning right here on the Zack Owen Live Show. All right. Right now, let's start it the way that we always do, if that's okay with everybody else. We've got the Pledge of Allegiance, and of course, we've got our national anthem on the way.
I've been listening to you boys and girls recite the Pledge of Allegiance all semester, and it seems as though it's becoming monotonous to you. May I recite it and try to explain to you the meaning of each word. I, me, an individual, a committee of one. Pledge, dedicate all my worldly goods to give without self-pity. Allegiance, my love and my devotion. To the flag, our standard, Old Glory, a symbol of freedom. Wherever she waves, there's respect. because your loyalty has given her a dignity that shouts, freedom is everybody's job. United, that means that we've all come together. States, individual communities that have united into 48 great states, 48 individual communities with pride and dignity and purpose, all divided with imaginary boundaries, yet united to a common purpose, and that's love for country. And to the Republic, a state in which sovereign power is invested in representatives chosen by the people to govern. And government is the people, and it's from the people to the leaders, and not from the leaders to the people. For which it stands, one nation. One nation meaning so blessed by God, indivisible, incapable of being divided, with liberty, which is freedom, the right of power to live one's own life without threats, fear, or some sort of retaliation. And justice, the principle or quality of dealing fairly with others, for all, which means, boys and girls, it's as much your country as it is mine. Since I was a small boy, 2 states have been added to our country, and 2 words have been added to the Pledge of Allegiance, under God. Now, wouldn't it be a pity if someone said that's a prayer, and that it would be eliminated from schools too? God bless America.
Once again, welcome into the Zack Owen Show Live. We're at the backyard, of course, where we always are located for the fun this morning or today, depending on whenever you're kind of tuned in. Libby B and Kevin both joining us as they always do. We are welcomed in with all kinds of different things from a long taking a break weekend. First off, happy belated Thanksgiving, although we should give thanks and think about giving all the time. Trust me, y'all had a good one? Everything good?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was a fantastic weekend. My family came out to Waco. We had a little Airbnb, watched a lot of football, ate a lot of good food, laughed a lot. It was a good weekend.
Very cool. And you with the family, I'm sure it was an enjoyable time.
It's a party every time with us. But my son was home from college. UMHB does a long, they're off from Thanksgiving till after the New Year now.
Oh, they don't go back at all?
No, because they start earlier. They have an
that's
earlier
right,
start, and so they just take this long break. So it was nice to have him now home. He's now 20 years old. Crazy. And then, so we don't cook the meat at our place. We get the meat from elsewhere for our Thanksgiving meal.
I was a little concerned that you were going caveman style and you just
No.
ate it raw. Is what I did. Like,
Or
what?
no meat.
Yeah.
No, so we get our cooked, already prepared meat elsewhere just because that's just, it's its own different thing. And then we take care of all the sides, all the desserts, everything like that. So, yeah.
I imagine that takes a lot of pressure off the day. You can enjoy it much more.
It does. We start preparing our desserts first.
Ooh.
Of course you do.
They need time to chill and to,
be sampled.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So let's see.
I don't know if this one turned out quite well. Let me check it. You better make another one.
Right. Yeah. Well, we made 2 pumpkin pies. Actually, it was kind of like 1.5 because of the filling we had. Wasn't quite enough. So it was 1.5 pumpkin pies. The one was shallow. And then peanut butter pie, cherry delight, if we know anybody. So it's sort of like cherry filling, graham cracker crumbs, and
it's a fluffy dessert.
It's like a dream whip kind of whipped cream kind of thing.
And that means it has less calories, by the way.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. And then let's see. What was it? I think that was it for dessert. Oh, of course, our peanut butter fudge.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And then, the mashed potatoes, the green beans. We did corn on the cob and corn off the cob. We did both because different people like different things. And no casserole, though. Nothing like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As things worked out at the Hunt household, I was working. We had the Thanksgiving Day turkey trot.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving morning, and my other half, Candace, was having to work. So we actually celebrated our Thanksgiving on Friday, which was really nice because it was just kind of the stress of the day was gone.
Yeah.
And we just kind of chilled and enjoyed it that way. So, any Black Friday shopping? Is that as big of a deal as it used to be?
Definitely not, but my family kind of did the same thing. We had people at the Cowboys-Chiefs game, so we held off on all of the Thanksgiving festivities
Right.
on day of and just waited till Friday. Everybody was in town. We feel like we can take things at our own pace. We're just doing our own little thing, and we don't love to hit up the Black Friday shopping, so we'd like to stay put, avoid all of the people, all of the cars, traffic, whatever it may be. So we just glued ourselves to the couch watching football.
One time back ago in radio, we thought it would be fun to work Friday after Thanksgiving. and back then, that was in Bryan College Station when you had the Aggie game and the Horns, which
Yes.
was just recently. But this goes back years when they played every Friday after Thanksgiving. And so we thought it'd be fun to have me remotely go out to Walmart, Black Friday shopping, and report back in with a live mic as I'm going.
Yeah?
That lasted about 40 seconds because the language got bad. People were stealing carts. It became like a disaster.
Fisticuffs right off the bat.
I unplugged the mic. I went back to the studio and said, never again. It was a great radio idea. Lasted about a minute, and I'm like out of there. It was not fun at all.
See, I picture you kind of like at the doors as they unleash them, and you're like, so how are you? Get trampled right away.
Yes. You don't want to be in the way. It's like, well, we did the turkey trot I mentioned, and you've got the 1K, and everybody's out having a good time. But you get the 5K going, and those people are intense. And they said, well, you started. And I'm like, okay. It's like, all right. So I'm standing in the middle of the front line, and everybody's going, you need to move. I'm like, I got it. As I'm counting down for them to start the timer, I'm going 5, 4. I'm backing away, and by the time I get to 0, I have the horn, and I'm way out of the way. But yeah, no, that reminded me so much of Black Friday when the doors open. But I don't know now. Maybe I'm too old, but I'm not sure I want to lose 4 or 5 hours sleep to save $20 on anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that the deals are as good as they used to be. I don't think that many like brick and mortar places are doing the whole stand outside of the door and we'll
Right.
give you something. I saw that Target did that and people were pissed with what they got because it just wasn't worth it. So
And a lot of people are doing like the whole month Black Friday kind of
Yeah.
stuff now too.
Well, and is today Cyber Monday?
Yep.
yeah, it is.
Okay, so you do everything online.
Right.
Yep.
So make sure if you're tuned into us while you're cyber shopping, you keep our window open.
Yeah.
Okay, stay tuned to what we're talking about. It's not like we're going to tell you any special deals that we know of, but electronics are always big. That's always huge. But getting a big like a big TV is always fun, but getting it to your car because nobody can help you now when it's so busy. So and like pick up at the store. No, bring that to my house. Don't make me get out and go. So good. What else went on for the holiday? You touched on something I wanted to hit on.
The Cowboys winning.
Yeah, yeah. Kevin, how was that game for you?
I mean, I didn't really I didn't watch that one at all. I was busy eating and enjoying my family at that point.
What were you saying that the Colts did?
Okay, so yes. Okay.
Wait, knock that chip off your shoulder real quick. Will you do
the
that?
Cowboys beat the Chiefs the week after the Colts lost to the Chiefs, and then they took them to overtime and
Yes.
all this kind of stuff. And so I said, immediately we were like, okay, we're gonna get this from all the Cowboys fans. The
Cowboys are back.
right the logic that exists where if one thing happens to one thing and you follow it down the line. And so if the Cowboys beat the Chiefs and the Chiefs beat the Colts, then therefore the Cowboys are better than the Colts. But I said it's like the moment where somebody can't open a jar and they're like, hey, can you open this? And then the next person is just like right away. And the first person will say, well, I loosened it for you. That's what we did. That's what the Colts did. They loosened up the Chiefs on a short week for the Cowboys. So you're welcome, Cowboys fans.
Hey, I still have my Cowboys frame on my car. I have threatened this after every game because you turn it upside down. When the flag of Texas is turned upside down or the nation, that means you're in distress. This season, the plate could have gone back forth, back and forth, back and forth
That
after every
entire game.
Because
The
yes, yeah,
Chiefs
you're
game
right. Change it
alone
every
was back
quarter.
and forth.
So I was happy to see the outcome. A little frustrated to see that it took so long to get to the outcome. I was listening to some sports guys over the weekend talking about we need to throw out the first play list that we have, the first scripted list of a bunch of plays that the Cowboys use. They're obviously not working because we've started in a hole every time. So those are obviously scripted.
First play interception.
Yeah,
Nice,
I'm not
Dak.
sure.
Nice.
But there were some other games around, not just pro games, but a lot of big college games. I'm going to do a shout out to the University of North Texas Mean Green Eagles.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How about their season this year? And then we lose our coach. He's headed to Oklahoma State already. We won't talk about Lane Kiffin.
Dude, no,
gosh.
probably not.
That story is just weirder by the minute when you start. If you look at anything that's going on after he said, "Hey, I am going to take the job, but I want this," I think everybody was ready for him to leave Ole Miss.
Yeah,
at that point.
I just think it's unfortunate that he did so great in such a short amount of time there. Let him finish. Even if
Right.
LSU and he have a handshake deal, let him finish what he started. Let him do the bowl game and get out of that, and then let's do this. This whole well, let's go ahead and do the thing early. Now, what are they going to do for the bowl game? All this kind of stuff.
Right.
Like in the playoffs, if they should make it, you kind of you've kind of toasted them based on what,
Yeah, well, and some of them will say that, well, then you're a ship without a rudder, that when you go into something like that. But what do we always see, more so now than we have in a long time, is bowl games. How many seniors opt out of bowl games because they want to go into the draft healthy? They don't want to take any injuries or anything like that. So I know bowl games are still important, but how important are they realistically when you look at it? I mean, bragging rights and things like that. Again, the University of Texas, they're what are they politicking to get into the playoff situation? And I know it's money and it's an SEC thing with them, but it'll be interesting to see. Normally, I would have we'd have an in here in Waco with the playoff committee, but that kind of fell to the side a few weeks ago, so we don't have that connection into it anymore.
Yep.
But it'll be interesting to see what happens behind closed doors, and money talks. I mean, it's just that simple. It's a sport. Everybody plays and has fun, but it is run by money.
Yep.
It's a money thing.
Yeah.
And NIL takes care of that.
And it'll be kind of interesting to see, the conference championships, right? And with the introduction of the playoff last year, there were these things that happened in the conference championships that were almost detrimental to some teams in the playoff, and so that's not what they want. And so is the committee going to be of their word where they say, okay, well, we're not going to really count but how can you not? I mean, you have number 1 and number 2 playing against each other in a conference championship this weekend in Indianapolis, and to say that the outcome is not going to impact anything and they'll still be number 1 and number 2 is just ludicrous, because I would hope that even if one of them loses, they still will get the first round bye. But there's a chance, depending on what happens in other conference championships, that the loser may end up in the first round, hosting the game in the first round rather than 1 and 2 like they should be, could be.
In my opinion, that whole thing is still a work in progress, and it's going to be for a long time. There's no way to satisfy all the schools, all the fans, all the advertising, all the TV money. There's still no way to solve that. You can look at some of the lower division college groups and see how they do it, but they still have to go through seeding.
Yeah.
They still have to go through seeding on that. But they've got their specific formula, and it's kind of like overtime in college versus pro. Here's your formula, which is the best way to do that when you get into a football game and things like that.
Well, and last year we saw that when you had a first round bye, that actually hurt you. That none of those first round bye teams actually won. So you probably need to expand it out to 16 teams. So everyone is playing that first weekend. Every one of those top seeds gets a home game, because that was another issue. You have a first round bye, but you never actually get to play one at home.
Right.
You get to play a bowl game, neutral site, coming from a team who just did something, and you've got this kind of bye week, but bye weeks aren't always beneficial.
No, and by months.
Yeah,
which,
right.
when you get to a bowl game sometimes, you're talking you haven't played in 3 or 4 weeks on some of these things.
Yeah.
Libby, jump in any time, by the way.
I'm just listening and agreeing to everything this one's saying.
Let's talk, what else do you want to talk? Let's talk. Can I talk about the turkey trot that we did?
Let's go to a commercial, and then we can do that.
Okay. How about we take a break? We'll come back with Zack Owen Live right here from the backyard with all the fun that we're having on the first work day after Thanksgiving. We'll talk to you again soon.
Elite Steel and Supply. At Elite Steel and Supply, they cut out the middleman to efficiently manufacture and deliver metal buildings and metal roofing. Elite's expert team has helped contractors, homeowners, and do-it-yourselfers bring their projects to life with fewer hassles and headaches. Elite's bulletproof processes ensure you get straightforward design plans, premium materials, and faster turnaround times. Call them at 254-435-4801. That's Elite Steel and Supply.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
A journey into new thoughts, new cultures, new adventures. So what are you waiting for? Start your journey with Babbel now. Go to babbel.com or download the app.
Experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
BosleyMD.com.
Circulon C1 Series Clad with Scratch Defense Non-Stick. Maximize cooking, minimize cleaning. Discover the unmatched durability and elegance scratch-free, worry-free, forever.
At Covers & All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. We deliver premier protection at affordable prices and express shipping. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
What if you could clean clean? With bio-based formulas and deep cleaning enzymes. No dyes, phthalates, or mystery ingredients. Just powerful pods for your dishes and laundry. Now you can, with drops made clean, made to clean.
With Ease US, make studio quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects. Never been easier to create professional grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease.
Right here, back again. Backyard is where we are. We're having some fun while Zach is on another cruise. It is Terry Hunt in for Zack Owen on the Zack Owen Show Live. By the way, this is one of my margarita Phil shirts that I wore for the occasion for him being on another cruise.
There you go.
It's also long sleeve, so I figured it would be appropriate for the weather today. Before we jump back into too many things, let's see what's going on in the world of country music news. I don't know if you're going to talk about the 100th anniversary and the celebration of the Grand Ole Opry, but there was some big stuff that went on this weekend.
Yeah, they've been having a year-long celebration, but mainly going to focus on some Thanksgiving updates because Bunny XO, married to Jelly Rolls, spent her Thanksgiving giving back to the community of women and children affected by domestic violence. As she did so, she opened up about her own story with partner abuse from the years 2013 to 2016. She partnered with the Mary Parrish Center, which is a Nashville-based organization that supports victims of interpersonal violence, such as domestic violence and sexual assault. The organization provides transitional housing and rapid rehousing options, as well as an array of multiple other methods of support for victims and their children. She said that giving back is an annual Thanksgiving tradition for her, but she doesn't normally do so with the cameras rolling, which I think is the perfect way to do it. Speaking of sweet holiday traditions, Reba McEntire and Rex Lynn could have spent Thanksgiving at some five-star restaurant or traveling to an exotic location, but that's not what happened. This couple's new tradition for the holiday is surprisingly pretty down home. They went to the movies for Thanksgiving, and McEntire shared some photos from the outing, documenting one hilariously relatable misadventure involving some spilled popcorn. Finally, the estate of the late country legend Johnny Cash has filed a lawsuit against Coca-Cola, claiming that they unlawfully exploited the singer's voice in a television commercial that was released this fall. Fox 11 reports that the complaint was filed in Tennessee November 25th, and it centers around the use of the singer's original song, bears remarkable resemblance to Cash's own voice and musical sound. They claim the Cash estate claims that Coca-Cola didn't ask permission before publishing this ad campaign, and that the company knowingly tricked viewers into believing that the ad was sung by Cash himself. So the estate is seeking to remove ad from air, as well as $75,000 in damages. I'll keep you all posted on what comes of this, but I'm Lizzie B at the Backyard with your Nashville country music news, and I'll see you later.
I think I've been calling you Libby all morning. I'm sorry, I don't know why. I was thinking of Libby's because of all of the Thanksgiving. That name just jumped out because of all the kids. So I apologize. I don't know why I was doing that. But
That's so funny.
anyway,
That's all good.
that AI thing is going to be a big deal. I saw another thing somewhere on the news this weekend that somebody else was suing some company for using voices. But you can go on and create a voice now. You can do something and change your voice.
The AI song that topped the charts, country music charts, just recently is apparently under attack for using the likeness and sound. It was based on, because that's all the AI does. It's feeding off of, known information. And so the singer's like, hey, it's actually my song that you kind of ripped off. So it's going to be interesting to see how AI folds under copyright rights, all of that jazz.
That's going to be an issue, I'm afraid, for a long time before they can sort it out. Just like it was for rebroadcasting. When you had podcasts and things originally starting, and radio stations are simulcasting and doing that, they wanted you to pay the BMI ASCAP CSAC rights for each station it was broadcast on, not just the one that it originated on, and that became an issue as well. So I can see where this is probably going to be an issue.
Oh, yeah.
For a while. Monday, December 1 here, first day of December. We're 24 days now away from Christmas, just a reminder. Celebrating today National Pie Day. I think that's only appropriate after all the pie that we had the last 4 or 5 days.
Haven't we had enough, though?
No. There's never enough pie.
No, I haven't begun to scratch the surface of all the pies I like. How about that?
Wait, you still have pie available at y'all's house?
Oh, yeah, because she fixed one like every day just to kind of have them all done.
We had some homemade pies, and we had store-bought pies. We obviously ate the homemade ones first. So there's still some store-bought ones we can snack on throughout the week. Yeah, I still have pies around, Kevin.
Hey, you put Nilla on any pie, and it's going to make it good no matter what it is, okay?
My pies are gone.
Are they?
All gone.
You can come to my house. I've got plenty. And then again, I really hate sharing. World AIDS Day today, so something to keep in mind. Day without art. Silence.
I don't know. I think this is a bad thing.
Right. That's not good.
We should always want art, but
But how can you go a day without it? Because everything you see is art. The neon signs in here, those are defined as art.
Yep.
So I don't know how you can go without it. To me, it would be close your eyes and there's your time without art.
Right.
Unless you have floaters and things you see. Or some kind of mind thing going on at the same time.
Yeah.
You may have more art going on than you think. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. National Eat a Red Apple Day.
Anybody do that?
You have red apple pie left? No. See, I do, so I can do that again.
Yeah, I have some red apples that I need to make some apple crisp with. That's,
okay.
That's what my wife is like, hey, you got to...
Is it still count if you peel it and it's not actually red that you're eating?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, because to me, a naked red delicious looks just like a naked Granny Smith.
Agreed.
Probably not the way if there's a Granny Smith, I'm not talking about you this morning, okay? I don't have any idea. Anyway, okay. Walt Disney Day. I saw something about this online that was an old picture of Walt Disney before he was a kid, and it was kind of neat to see that. That was pretty cool. And he didn't have the ears on top yet, so he didn't. National Women Support Women Day.
Hell yeah.
This day is a day for encouraging women to lift each other up, support each other's careers and things that are going on in their lives, achievements, personal growth. So, unfortunately, you and I can't celebrate with her because it's women celebrating women. So, Lizzie, you're on your own. You can, if you'd like to give your little 10-second pep talk to yourself, you can.
Right. No, I'm good. I'll go celebrate it with the other girls in the office for sure.
Okay. All right. Very good. Fun stuff. So if you're celebrating any of those, celebrate and enjoy. It is just a time of celebration. We were talking a few minutes ago about the turkey trot that was held in downtown Waco at Indian Spring. There's a couple of them. This is the one that happens on Thanksgiving morning every year. Weather Thanksgiving morning was great. Brian Brown from Backyard, he was out there doing the sounds and the tunes and talking about things, so that was really cool. Thanks to Nancy Goodnight for helping get that all put together. We had over 1,300 people for this, and it was great. And a quick plug and thanks because our nonprofit Community Cancer Association received some proceeds from that, so it was a lot of fun. So if you missed it, every year, Thanksgiving morning, burn those thighs before those pies. Okay? All right? And we celebrate. Anyway, what else is going on today? Anything else special today that you know of?
It's my brother's birthday. Happy birthday,
all right.
brother
Well, happy
Zack.
birthday. Very cool.
Love you, miss you. That's about it. That's all I know. 1st of December. It's the turn of the
that took about
calendar.
6 seconds.
We have our brand new calendar back here. Our countdown calendar.
Oh, you have it? Is it? Oh, very cool. I couldn't see it over there.
So every day we'll move it along as the day gets closer.
I'm just curious how many people have those calendars now, because it seems to be a big thing. And is the elf on the shelf, is that still a big deal?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, so are you talking experience here a little bit?
Okay, yeah. It's a nice idea.
The magic keeps waking him up in the middle of the night. The elves are being too rowdy, right?
You have to keep moving the elf.
Yes.
You don't move the elves. You can't touch them.
Right. Okay, so if you're a kid watching this, close your ears. Adults, Elf on the Shelf is a great idea until you have to move it every single night and come up with something creative that the elf got into or did. And you can't, and so...
Good in theory, not in practice.
Yeah, one year we got a box that we purchased that came with all of the accessories and a list of what to do every single day. That was fabulous. Mm-hmm. But I don't always want to pay for that. And so we didn't always do. But now that we have older kids, they get to be, we just put them in charge of it. But I will say, if it is a day like this where it was cold and it was a long weekend and we forgot to get the elf out. And so now it's December 1st and our kids were running all over the house trying to look for the little ones for the elf. And so I said, I don't know, maybe it'll come while you're at school. Maybe it'll come tomorrow. I don't know. The elves are a little unpredictable.
Maybe he had a tough Thanksgiving holiday. And he's sleeping in today.
Yep.
In the original packaging.
Oh no.
So it's good in theory, but man, it's especially after a few days or a week or so, you're kind of like, I'm done.
What the hell else is this elf gonna do?
I'm done with this thing.
Bring back like chocolate advent calendars.
Yeah.
Those or the paper chains.
We like the Lego one.
Oh.
There's a Lego one where you pop out and you can build a little Lego mini set that you keep adding to the Christmas like scene throughout the whole.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I like that one.
That's a unique idea. I could see where that could take off with any number of things.
Yeah.
So very good. It's been a long time since I had little kids, so I'm not up on the
Never had to do
hip
the elf,
stuff.
huh?
Yeah, no.
That's nice.
Sorry, no. We had to do the straw outside and make prints in the snow.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So it because it graduated from more than cookies and milk.
Yeah.
You have to take care of the reindeer as
You
well.
sure do.
Yes.
They're part of the
And
festivities.
every once in a while you went outside and you just by the kids' room in case they woke up, you took a red light and you just ran by the window a couple of times, and they'd be like, "We saw Rudolph." What, really? Okay, so yeah, and you can steal that idea. It works if you keep them up and tell them that Rudolph will be making sure you're asleep before Santa stops.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Just run a light by the window, shine it through there.
Yeah.
And that means Rudolph's checking on you. So
My challenge is not so much the going to bed. They're okay going to bed. It's the staying there past
3 a.m.
give it 4 maybe, something like that. Yeah. They're always like, here we go.
Wired.
yes, we got to check see if Santa's come yet.
Nope, no you don't. Nope.
And no, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't. Dad's still asleep. So no.
Do you do any kind of like special ritual the morning of Christmas? Like my family we'd all line up and we wouldn't be able to go downstairs to look, and the parents had to see if Santa actually came, and then we would all like walk out.
Yep, yeah. They are under specific, strict instructions to stay in their room until they're come and we get them. Then they can come. Yeah.
All right. Very cool. See, I'm learning all this stuff. This is fun today.
Are y'all a matching holiday PJs type family?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I
try not to be, but
I was brought into that
it's
last
gotten
year
for me,
with
I
a
have
Christmas
to.
celebration with the other side of the family, and we all had to have, and I'm like, we have to have what?
Yeah, we're all
excuse
doing
me?
the same damn thing.
Yeah.
last year, it was my mother-in-law sent us all Feliz Navidad PJs. So, yeah.
Cute.
Very good.
So
Okay.
cute.
Yeah.
All right.
I may bring in a special Christmas attire on a day that has to do with some of those North Pole people. We'll just say that.
Okay.
I'm
Very
excited.
good. Yes. By the way, that Texas Tech is always big because they're going into the championship game of the Big 12. Do you know if you stand in downtown Lubbock and you look north, there's a red light on the horizon flashing?
Really?
Yeah, that's the top of the North
good
Pole.
job. Yeah.
that-
Not the water tower?
It's that flat. Nope, it's the top of the North Pole. It is that flat.
Wow, I didn't know it flooded every time it rained in the North Pole.
Okay, anyway. So here we are again. Zach's off. Thank you very much for letting me come in. Terry Hunt. Done this a few times, and it's always fun to jump behind the mic. And there was one time that I was here talking about something, and having known Zach for years and years, we had never shared a microphone until I came here. It was funny because we had known each other in radio at various companies all over, and had never done that. So it's a place to be behind Zach's mic. It's really cool. So thank you all very much for the invite. On the way, we've got a lot more. Bill's going to be playing some tunes coming up next hour. That's going to be a lot of fun for us. Do we need to take another break or anything?
Let's do that.
All right, let's take a break, pay some bills, as they used to say on radio. Stand by. We'll be back in who was that guy that did 2 and 2? Who was that did that on one of the TV guys, 2 and 2?
All right. I don't know.
I don't know. It was some TV game show type thing, but he would go, "We're back in 2 and 2."
There you go.
So whatever that means. All right, we'll see you in a second.
You don't want to miss our best price deals during the Black Friday sales event at Allen Samuels. This month, you can save big on the truck you've been looking for, like the new Rams. Designed to be durable, functional, and stylish, Ram trucks give you that first-class feel. With premium options like luxurious leather trim seating, surround view cameras, and more. Shop our great selection in-store or online today. Allen Samuels in Waco.
Come by, let's be friends.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. We offer fast shipping, exceptional customer support, and furniture solutions that stand up to high traffic environment. Elevate your space with BizChair's vast selection of stylish, reliable, and cost-effective furniture. Visit us today at bizchair.com to transform your business.
Polo Neuro is a new kind of wearable that helps your body recover from stress, that helps you calm down and feel better. You sleep better, and you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
Experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
BosleyMD.com. Bubble wasn't here. I don't know what people would be doing, like making PowerPoints or something. I love that I can sit down and build something the way that I think it should be built.
Bubble turns ideas into fully scalable apps. Try Bubble today.
Circulon C1 Series Clad with scratch defense non-stick. Maximize cooking, minimize cleaning. Discover the unmatched durability and elegance scratch-free, worry-free, forever.
Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com.
At Covers and All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. We deliver premier protection at affordable prices and express shipping. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
What if you could clean clean? With bio-based formulas and deep cleaning enzymes. No dyes, phthalates, or mystery ingredients. Just powerful pods for your dishes and laundry. Now you can, with drops made clean, made to clean.
With Ease US, make studio quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects. Never been easier to create professional grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease.
Back here at the backyard, we're having a good time this morning. It is the Monday after Thanksgiving holiday. So if you check us down the road and you're like, wait, what day was it? That was Monday. And if you're joining us anywhere around live this morning, you know that we had a weather change. So things are a little cooler. The good news is we're keeping the home fires burning here.
Yes,
that's right. Warmed up here, so that's really cool. So I like that. Zach has started a deal, and it's kind of fun, called Zactionary. It's kind of a quiz type thing that you play with Kevin and Zach, and I guess I get to fill in today. So, Lizzie B., what have we got on Zactionary?
Hey, your word today is a verb, an action word, so keep that in mind. It is 3 letters, MOG, M-O-G. To MOG.
Is this another, like, it could be an acronym?
No, it is not.
Like last week was Borg?
Yeah, Borg was an acronym, did stand for something. This does not. It's just the word MOG.
Is that hogging the conversation or something?
That's a good guess.
But it's wrong.
It is wrong.
That is not a good guess.
MOG.
It's a terrible guess.
I'm going to say that it is...
You're lost over there.
I am. Yeah. We'll say it's folding close.
All right. Well, to MOG somebody is to look or perform far better. So typically you'll see like a couple, a relationship, and you'll be like, oh God, that girl is just mogging him. Just out. She's stunning. He could do better.
Gotcha.
So for people who are our age, that means outdo.
Yeah. So just meaning, yeah, just looks better, performing
Mog.
better. Somebody's taller, more muscular. Yeah, just like it's a comparison word, kind of, but
Yeah.
somebody's typically mogging somebody else.
So I'm mogging y'all in age.
Yeah, you are.
Thanks for jumping in so quick on that. I appreciate that. That's very good. Not even a smidge of hesitation. Yeah, you are.
You
All
used it
very
right.
good. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Music video time. I just will walk away at this. Who do we have to play today? So.
All right, here we go.
Downtown Marble Falls in a neighborhood, there's a shop that smells like sandalwood. She had a floor rug rolled in her arms and a look burned by the sun. Her auburn hair tied up in braids, eyes like fire you can't explain. She smiled like she knew my name and everything I'd done. She poured me rye in a copper cup, said most folks can't see clear enough. She ran her fingers down the weave, said this one's pretty rough. I asked her why she up and ran from all the gold in the promised land. She said, honey, I sell more than rugs, I deal in contraband. She's got a past dyed deep in red, hand knotted in every thread. She's not lost, she's just unseen, like a distant memory. Like many men who've come before, stumbled through that same oak door, wondering where they were before they met their Persian queen. She's a hill country rug dealer with a past no man can heal. Wears her beauty like a scar, cuts a better deal. In every thread a story hides, Lord knows she's seen both sides. If you ask her why she stayed last night, she'll just smile and walk away. She's a hill country rug dealer, selling stories wrapped in wool. No one knows what really lies behind her eyes so bright and full. They say she once had a lover die, but truth gets tangled in every lie. So if you see her on the road tonight, just let her pass you by. She's a hill country rug dealer with a past no man can heal. Wears her beauty like a scar and cuts a better deal. In every thread a story hides, Lord knows she's seen both sides. If you ask her why she stayed last night, she'll just smile and walk away. She's a hill country rug dealer, selling stories wrapped in wool. No one knows what really lies behind her eyes so bright and full. They say she once had a lover die, but truth gets tangled in every lie. So if you see her on the road tonight, just let her pass you by.
Jay Jeffrey, that's who that was, right? Very
yeah.
good. Yeah, very good. Doing the acoustic thing. And we've got Bill on the way to do that. Hey, hang on just a second. Yeah. What? No, the video was fine here. What? Somebody called and said that they saw Zack walk across that video?
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. It was no. Our video was fine here. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know. Is the ghost of Zack in this building now?
It could be.
That's a little scary.
Yeah.
Okay, but don't call me again, please. Okay. Okay. All right. That's a little strange. I didn't see anything. Video was fine for me. Uh-oh. All right. Now time to do something I've learned about, and maybe I'm just out of the loop on things.
It's okay. There are a few ways to address this.
When you got into it, like I said, fantasy football stuff, and I haven't done fantasy football in a few years. So
we're going to do a start, bench, cut. And so you have to pick one of these items that is starting for you, like yes, for sure. And then another one that is benching, like that's like if you have to, and then one that you're absolutely cutting, not at all. Okay?
All right, knock it out.
So these are Thanksgiving side items.
Okay. All right.
And so you can't, I don't include mac and cheese, mashed potatoes. Those can be like kind of, so we're going Thanksgiving specific.
All right.
Okay.
So green bean casserole.
Okay.
Cranberry sauce, and I call it stuffing, but y'all call it dressing.
Stuffing,
right?
dressing. Okay.
Stuffing, dressing, whatever. So one of those is a start, bench, or a cut.
I've got my answer. My team is nailed down.
Oh,
really?
Got
my
it
roster
already.
Wow. Start's got to be dressing because the other two will not work with that.
Dressing is to start. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cranberry, because that goes with the dressing and the turkey, would be my second one, which is
I'm benching cranberry sauce.
Yeah, and then I guess green bean casserole is what I set aside, even though I like it too.
Actually, never come into my facilities again. You've been released from the team. Hand your scholarship back. Goodbye, green bean casserole.
You're definitely not in favor of green bean casserole at all.
No, cut from the team.
Are you saying if it's green, it's mean? Are you not are there other green foods you like though, like broccoli or anything?
I love plenty of green foods, just not green bean casserole. What is that? That's so gross.
Green beans dipped in cream of mushroom with crispy onions on top.
Make up for it with the no.
I did say we don't do green bean casserole. That's part of the reason why.
I think that can become more of an age thing here we're looking at, because it's
y'all
almost
did
a
have
tradition.
the exact same thing though.
Yeah. But that was in order. I cut mine in order. I mean, you can't get rid of dressing because it's not turkey.
Yeah.
Okay. You can't get rid of cranberry. Now the big question is, out of a can or real for cranberry sauce?
It depends on who's making what out of the cranberry sauce. Because somebody in my family will whip together this like little cranberry dressing. It's got nuts and pineapple in it. That's good to just eat. But if you're trying to have like just cranberry sauce out of the can, you got to put it on something. You can't just eat that plain. I know my dear friend Michaela does. She's a freak.
I heard.
She's a freak.
Mm-hmm.
I like it because of the sound coming out of the can.
So
that's the only sound at Thanksgiving that you think of when you hear it. What sounds you hear at Thanksgiving? Oh, it's got to be the cranberry coming out of the can, man.
We talked about the lack of Thanksgiving songs on Wednesday, and so apparently there's one sound that means Thanksgiving, and it's
yes, it's not Thanksgiving until I hear the.
God.
Bill, can you write a song with that? Okay.
Oh, man.
We'll have that next hour. No.
Yeah. Real quick on a napkin at the backyard.
That's it, yes.
The cranberry.
Oh, I love it. Gosh, that is somebody listening write a song about that. And we'd have to check because it's got to be somewhere on the internet too.
Right. Yep.
The cranberry song. How funny. Okay. Were those your order, by the way?
Well, see, I would tend to cut most of them. But I would probably, if if held to it, probably end up with the same order you all did. My wife, the reason we don't do green bean casserole is because my wife has a severe mushroom allergy where she'll get migraines for like a week or so afterwards. So that's a hard no for us, anything mushroom. And so that does away with the casserole right there. And if I was going to do cranberry sauce, I would want to do it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of the can.
No. 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 But here, okay. Does anyone do, because I did the deviled eggs for Thanksgiving?
Okay, that is
Or is that Easter, or is it both?
That is both, first of all.
Okay.
Deviled
And
eggs
I
go
am
for
not a fan.
any gathering.
I don't eat those. I
They
do
are
not like them.
Typically on our table, and they were not there this year. Now I'm going to be making my own this week.
They
because I
weren't
missed
on my table by the time everything else was because they were gone. That was the first thing I fixed. And
No, there's
so,
still some in the fridge, but they're reserved for somebody else, not me.
And see, I have my own specific recipe that I do. I don't do pickle or the relish or anything. I do apple cider vinegar instead.
Ew, don't stop talking to me.
And honey mustard, so it's nice and sweet.
Well, yes, honey mustard goes in there, and mustard,
Mhm.
and relish, and
Apple
smoked
cider
paprika.
vinegar.
Yeah,
No.
that's ridiculous. Get out of my face with that.
It's delicious. You should try it.
Do you try it
Okay,
straight?
maybe I'll try it before I
Apple
hate it.
cider vinegar?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
No.
We're
Some-
jumping off in a whole different tangent. I was once told because of acid reflux
it's
that you
good
need
for
to
you, yeah.
you need to take a swig of that.
It's absolutely great for you, but as,
It feels like it's burning a hole in my stomach.
Middle of the night, I get up and I'm like, all right, I might as well try this. And I turn the bottle up. Oh my God. I couldn't get something cool enough in my throat.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt it to my toenails burning. And I'm like, this is not what I'm going to do to solve an issue in my life ever.
Well, as a mix-in, I'm telling you, it's pretty good.
I used to
all right.
hate the
Tequila's a
smell.
good mixer too.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's
Exactly.
okay.
I used to
It's the same thing. See, my deviled eggs are the best, and that's why.
Yes. Yeah, but there's no effect with apple cider vinegar like tequila effects, okay?
Oh, God. No,
There's no comparison.
I used to hate the smell of apple cider vinegar until I got burned beyond belief one summer and read that apple cider vinegar cures sunburns faster than aloe, any kind of moisturizing ointment, etc. So I had to dump a whole bottle on my body. That was the fastest exposure therapy. I've never been bothered by the smell ever again.
No, that sounds
Yes, you can't stand
bad.
within 40 yards of anybody, but
Oh yeah, you shower immediately after, please. Please.
all right. I'm sorry. We've jumped off. I know you're missing Zach at this point. I completely understand. So he'll be back. I don't even know when. I just
next
know I'm
week.
here for a couple of days.
He'll be back next
Yeah.
week, yep.
Yeah.
And I
okay.
will not be here.
Oh,
We're trading off.
I'll be here.
Yep.
oh, okay. You're
Just keeping it on lockdown over here.
all right. Very good. Well, you've got all the ropes down, so you know everything.
I try to. I
right.
act like I do until I make it.
Will you sleep the night before, or will you worry about it? Trying to cover anything when you have a big something coming up you've never done.
I'll be fine. It's gonna be great.
Okay.
I'll have help. We'll be good.
Very cool. All right. Coming up on what do we need to do?
We got to let Lizzie talk about what's going on around Waco.
Yeah, we do.
A lot of stuff going on. I mean, a lot of people think that that in the holidays we're taking a break from things, but no,
This was
it
where it
is
kicks
just
off.
beginning in Waco.
Yes, the 13th annual Waco Wonderland Festival is coming to downtown for 3 days of celebration from December 5th through the 7th at Heritage Square. Admission to Waco Wonderland is totally free, but ride wristbands can be purchased to enjoy an unlimited amount of rides like the Ferris wheel, the 3-lane snow tube hill, the kiddie snow tube hill, and the trackless train. Waco Wonderland is a downtown collaboration between the City of Waco, the Waco Downtown Public Improvement District, and the City Center Waco, and just a ton of community partners, so be sure to check that out. You can also join NYU professor Lori Gwynn Shapiro on Saturday, December 6th for an author talk at Waco McLennan County Library's West Branch for the tale behind an American icon and the story of the complex marriage that helped shape her career. Everybody knows the name Amelia Earhart, and she may have been one of the most brave and daring women in history, but some of her more treacherous stunts were influenced by her publishing husband, George Putnam, who often pushed his authors and his wife to extremes in the name of publicity. So she's going to give us a peek behind the curtain. Again, Lori Gwen Shapiro, Saturday, December 6th at Waco McLennan County's West Branch Library. It's going to be really interesting to check out. I'm Lizzie B at the Backyard with Act Locally Waco, and I'll see y'all later.
That's a really, really neat deal because she's been in the news recently. Not your professor, but Amelia Earhart.
Yes.
Have they finally figured out if they found the plane? There's been all these pictures and all of this that they think they've got new coordinates on where they went down. Yes.
Yeah, they've been doing some crazy tracking, but obviously the sea is a deep and scary place, and we don't know where anything is in there. So they've got a good guess. They've been triangulating, but we'll see once it gets out of the water, I guess.
Are you a conspiracy theorist on anything like that? Like what happened to the big airliner?
No comment.
Okay.
I will not use my platform to spread misinformation.
No. I'm not asking that.
Even
I'm just
if
saying,
I believe in it.
Oh, okay. All right. So, all right. Very good. Enough is enough. All right. We move on. What do we need to do now?
Let's run some news and weather in a commercial, and we'll come back with music.
All right. Our friends from KWTX always helping out, so we appreciate that. So let's see what's going on in the world today.
Today's news and weather is brought to you by the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. The Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill features a full restaurant and bar, a huge outdoor concert stage, a giant outdoor TV screen, fire pits, a roof deck, washer pits, cornhole pits, inside and outside seating, and much more. Located at 511 8th Street, Waco, Texas, 76706. Check out upcoming shows at backyardwaco.com.
From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez. For 40 years, the Roddy Tannenbaum Farm in Meridian has been at the heart of helping families find the perfect holiday tree. The hot, dry, drought-prone climate makes traditional pines difficult to grow. However, this family has succeeded. Kenneth's family has been growing on the 9-acre property since 1946. It grows hundreds of Afghan Christmas trees for families to cut down and take home. The Roddys say their top tip for keeping that real tree fresh is cutting the stem again once you take it home. And the city of Temple is kicking off the holidays tonight with its 79th annual Christmas parade. It's part of a month-long Holly Jolly celebration. This year's theme is a Lone Star Christmas, and it celebrates Texas pride and local traditions. The parade starts at 6:30 tonight, with Santa making his way down West Adams Avenue around 7:20. From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez.
Today will be a little bit of an ugly day of weather to start out the first day of meteorological winter. Definitely feeling winter-like with morning temperatures in the upper 30s and lower 40s. We are expecting cloudy skies all day long today with late-day highs only in the low to mid-40s. West of I-35 as well will have the warmest conditions because cities and towns along and especially east of I-35, there's a little bit of rain in the forecast today. Mid-morning through the afternoon, expect a little bit of some drizzle every now and again and some steadier showers mixed in. Rain won't amount to terribly much outside of just kind of being ugly. From KWTX, I'm First Alert meteorologist Sean Bellafiore.
Better sleep, inspired by nature. Your back, hips, and shoulders will fall into perfect alignment in any position, meaning that you get deeper, more comfortable rest. Visit ecoterrabeds.com.
Everybody at EcoLife really has a passion and a real interest in helping people feel well. How much further can we go to get you feeling even better? It is a complete partnership between the two of us.
Since 2014, we've been creating vegan, clean, and affordable skincare with proven actives and potent botanicals designed to treat your ever-changing skin. Celebrate our first decade of transformation today at facetheory.com/US-EN. Face Theory.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farm, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more. Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com. Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Golf Partner.
Hi, I'm Mitch, the co-founder of Cake, a sexual health and wellness company designed for today and designed for you. Yes, you. The entire product line can be found at hellocake.com, and it's also available in every Walmart near you.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internex. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. That's INTERNXT.com today.
Back here once again, we're at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill, and we're having fun this morning. Terry Hunt sitting in for Zack Owen. He is off on another little tangent cruise thing going on, so I appreciate the invite to hang with Kevin and Lizzie. I know that they may not continue to ask, but appreciate the time anyway. We do this on everything, and this is really cool because I was doing this in radio years ago as well. We got to this time of the day on the morning show, and we started doing live music. We started out with Live Music Monday, and then we found out that we had artists who wanted to come in and play all the time. So I was so stoked when Zach started doing this, because there's a lot of great music that gets heard by smaller audiences, and to sell that to everybody else and let everybody get exposed and things like that is really, really cool. Bill, spell your last name, because
Sibley, S-I-B-L-E-Y.
Are you associated with any attorney or anybody? There was a Sibley attorney at somewhere I worked. I don't know.
Yeah, I think my cousin was a state representative.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, who knows? So, all right. Very cool. Welcome in. I know you've been here before with Zach, so that's cool. I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. Yeah, we did the place before, but I played at this venue too. I just love this venue. Backyard is really nice. Neat.
It's a really cool venue. I knew all the guys when they first got it here, and it was something that not just Waco but Central Texas needed, and it really has changed the scope of local places to play. That's why other ones have grown, in my opinion. Other places have grown as they've seen what the need of that here. So. You know, you got the harmonica and things like that. You had to have gone back in time and be like a Delbert McClinton fan with a harmonica?
Yeah, well, I didn't start playing until I was 50 at all. And when I started writing when I was almost 60. I've got 2 albums out. One they're on Spotify and all online stuff. But I was, the first year I started writing, I was selected Texas Troubadour Songwriter of the Year, and I didn't even know my songs were any good. but then I represented North Texas and then West Texas in the International Blues Challenge in Memphis, and I play all over. And I'm from Cleburne. I actually live in Cleburne, but I'm been in Central Texas my whole life. You know.
Very cool. Now, so what did you do in your past life before music came into it?
I owned a small construction company. We remodeled restaurants and stuff like that. But I've been clean and sober for 35 years, and I got clean and sober in 1990.
Very cool. Congratulations.
So, yeah.
Very good news to hear.
Yeah.
You talked about that. And, every once in a while, somebody that you run across in some kind of entertainment venue or something like that talks about how they got into things a little later in life. They didn't start out when they were 19 and, they got a guitar when they were 10 and they first started doing things like that. Was there like a flash, an inspiration that came to you to write?
Well, my whole life, I've always felt like there was something I wasn't doing. It was a weird feeling that just like there's something that's not fitting in my life. And even going through recovery and all that, but, I'd been playing for a little bit and, I sat down and I thought, well, I'm going to write a song. And I wrote a song. And as soon as I wrote that song, it's like, oh, that was it. I realized that was what was inside of me the whole time. And I just didn't know what it is. So I always encourage people. Because I couldn't hardly read when I left high school because I was an athlete. And back then you didn't have to. If you was an athlete, it didn't matter if you could read or not.
Sadly, I think that may still be true in some areas nowadays of the country, but we won't get into that too.
Yeah, it's a little different nowadays, but so that would have been the last thing I would have ever thought that I could do is write a song. And I hated English, and I didn't like to read. I can read now, but writing a song would have never crossed my mind, and that's why I encourage people to always try different things, because you never know. Because like writing a song is it's kind of like painting a picture. I would love to be a painter, but I can't draw. But you don't know until you try.
Yeah, Kevin, we were talking earlier about day without art. Music is art.
Yeah.
And where would we be with? It's a universal language. There's so many songs that you may not be able to understand the words, but you know how it makes you feel.
Yeah.
And so I think day without art. Throw in anybody's got a day without music. I don't know how that would work. I just don't know how you could survive on that.
Yeah, and I've always loved music so much. It's always kind of had this hold on me, but I didn't understand it till I started playing and writing, And like I said, I started real late in life, but I don't do it for any other reason than I need to do it, Once I found it, I need to do it.
Yeah.
I would do it for nothing.
You found a new need in your life. I love that. New passion.
Do it.
Yeah. Well, play one. Let's don't ramble the whole time away. I want to hear some more music. So
Okay.
Play some tunes for us.
Well, this first song is because I've been clean and sober for 35 years. Sometimes things happen. God does things for you won't do for yourself, and puts people in your life. And this is what this song is about me. This is my last day of drinking, and this is the name of my first album too. And it's I always dedicate this to the Grandview, Texas Police Department. It's called Sweet Rain. Dirty red brick road leads out of this town. Wonder why y'all want to kick a man while he's down. Well, what she didn't take with her, I guess she sold. This life here not ended, but it sure put on hold. So moving on, all right. Thinking about the drinking, times that I went wrong, dreams I had for the whiskey, y'all, long since dead and gone. From the outside looking in, well, This must seem insane. You know, misery don't like company. She needs someone to blame, and there has to be some kind of reason. Oh, yeah. Oh, Lord, now, you know this wasn't all in vain. When you've been eating dust this long, how sweet the smell of rain. Oh. Stranded at the crossroads, knowing I can't stay. Oh Lord, can you hear me now? Show me the way. 'Cause I can do my best tonight to go where you choose. You know, it's easy to have faith when you got nothing to lose, and there has to be, oh yeah, now, some kind of reason. Oh Lord, now, you know this wasn't all in vain. When you've been eating dust this long, how sweet the smell of rain.
Bill Sibley joining us right here on the Zack Owen Show Live. Are you a fan of Ray Wiley Hubbard?
Yeah, I like Ray. I know Ray.
Yeah, Ray's a good guy. You know, kind of. There's a Ray Hubbard feel to that song. Ray is a great guy. Gosh, I think the first time I did a show with him was when I was in college.
Yeah.
And got to reconnect with him after I came back to Texas from a stint overseas in Pittsburgh, PA. Doing radio there. So cool stuff. Very good. Thank you. We've got more from you coming up, so don't run off anywhere, okay?
All right.
Just sit back and relax and get ready, because I don't want to miss too much music. But let's talk about what's going on in the world of country music on this date in history. All right, we got to go back to 1964. You and I'll remember this. Buck Owens recorded "I Got a Tiger by the Tail." It's plain to see. Also, "Crying Time," and those are kind of opposite ends of the spectrum of songs. They really are. It was sessions at the Capitol Recording Studios in Hollywood, which is the Platter building that looks like Record Stacked, which is one of the iconic buildings when you get to LA and Hollywood in there. 1972, Charlie Pride had a #1 on the charts with "She's Too Good to Be True." Then in 1983, Kenny Rogers, #1 on the charts, 11th solo studio album. Eyes That See in the Dark. I'm trying to remember what were some of the singles from that album. I can't remember which ones. But I know I was playing those on the radio. Let's go to 2010. Lady Antebellum, which is now Lady A. Mm-hmm. 6 nominations for Need You Now, which was the, can we say it? Need You Now. Bottom line was what? Booty call song. That's all it was. It was a booty call song.
Yeah?
They had 6 nominations for the 53rd Annual Grammys. Record, Song, and Album of the Year, Best Country Song, Country Album, Country Performance by a Duo or Group. So, Need You Now. Go back and listen to it. Keep that in mind, and you'll have a whole new meaning for the song. Yeah. But that's exactly what that is. Huh. Okay? You didn't know that, did you?
I thought it was the last plea or whatever. I don't know.
No, it was never that deep. Let's see. 2012, Shania Still the One by Shania Twain. She started a 91-show residency at the Coliseum at Caesar's Palace in Vegas. And let's go back just a few years, 2018. This one's for you. Luke Combs went back to number one on this date. So that was really cool. Kind of day in country music. Some good stuff there. Thank you very much for getting it all put together. It goes way back and then fairly close to current so we can keep up with what's going on. Unfortunately, there's a few people that we've lost in that time that was on that list. Buck Owens, Kenny Rogers. So,
Charlie Pride.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little frustrating we're losing them. Who's going to fill their shoes? All right, Bill, glad to have you with us. Oh, go ahead. If you need to get a drink or change something, that's okay. But I'll have what you're drinking. No, I got my sweet tea with me right here. My morning nectar. So you were talking about Ray Hubbard. You've known Ray. How did you come across Ray Hubbard?
Well, I'd met him a few times, but when I started writing, you meet people a lot, you know. But I also played music with a guy that played with him for years, Guthrie Kennard. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of him, but he's really good. He does a lot of. Ray produces his albums.
Yep.
And so we, you know, I play with him a lot, and we've gone back. He's opened for Ray quite a bit, and we've gone backstage with Ray, and he's just a really
He's very, very cool. I remember when being in radio and getting the call that he was going to be on Letterman and watching him and the band on Letterman, and Letterman's a big fan of his, and it's cool stuff. Very cool, yeah. But yeah, what else you got on the repertoire that we can hear this morning that you'd like to play?
I've got some. I didn't know if you want to. I write a lot of different types of music. I don't write just blues and stuff like that. I write what I feel, you know, and I'm going to do this song. I hope it's not too sad. It's not meant to be sad. It's, you know, this time of year, a lot of people think back of people that they've lost during the year. And my daughter, Mary, has stage 4 cancer right now. And the song's not about losing people. It's about what they leave us behind. The gift. There's a picture on the wall. The most means nothing at all, but she means more than I can say. Well, she gave me life, tried to teach me between wrong and right. For that, I had to find my own way. You can take the color from sunrise. You can take stars down from the sky. Oh Lord, please don't take her loving heart away. You can take the rivers and the sea. You can take the very air I breathe. Oh Lord, please don't take her loving heart from me. Well, I guess she planted a seed. Book of poems she used to read. She had put her soft hand in mine. When I was down, I could hear her say, "Oh, honey, it'll be okay. 'Cause I believe in you and you'll turn out just fine." You can take the color from sunrise. You can take stars down from the sky. Oh, Lord, please don't take her loving heart away. You can take the rivers and the sea, and you can take the very air I breathe. Oh Lord, please don't take her loving heart from me. I still have that Bible that she read. Now I can realize what it said. Inside was that loving heart of seed. So I guess she did pass it on to me. I meant every word I said as I knelt down beside her bed. You showed me how to care and how to dream. And I began to cry. I knew it was time to say goodbye. I said, Mama, can you hear the angels sing? You can take the color from sunrise. You can take the stars down from the sky. No, Lord, please don't take her loving heart away. You can take the rivers and the sea, and you can take the very air I breathe. No, Lord, please don't take her loving heart from me. Thank you, Lord. You didn't take her loving heart from me.
Bill Sibley right here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill, Zack Owen Show Live. How long did that one take to write?
30 minutes.
That's
at 2 o'clock in the morning.
I listening to it, I'm like, that is one that just flowed, that just had to just come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was in my office when I can't get a topic and write. I just can't. I don't know why. And I just looked up, and there was a picture on the wall of my mom. And she passed away about 10 years ago, but it just fell out.
Wow. Yeah. You know, you talk to songwriters, and you know, there's one of those songs that's really deep. It's like, you know, how tough was that one to come out? And they're like, no, that was because you're writing from your heart, from your soul on that.
Yeah.
Very cool. Bill's going to be with us here in a second, but let's go ahead and take a short break. We're back here at the Zack Owen Show Live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill, filling in for Zack while he's cruising in this cooler weather that we're having throughout the, not just our area, but the country with the cold front. But it is starting to feel a little bit more like the holiday time.
Mm-hmm.
That's good news. We'll be back in a second with more live music coming up for you shortly.
It's football season, and we can create your outdoor tailgating spaces that is actually a part of your home. Bifold doors that tie in the inside and the outside, and you can gain anywhere from 1,000 to 5,000 square feet living space, all while taking in the big game, poolside. Call us at Gather & Co. Kitchen and Bath, where we can create your unique tailgating space.
Is your Mac running slow? Mac Booster 8 is your all-in-one solution to clean up 20 types of junk files. Get your Mac running like new again with Mac Booster 8. Visit macboost.net today.
Finding a sleep sack that my baby likes has been a struggle. The sleep sack from Joy is a major upgrade.
It is all-natural eucalyptus, which is breathable and hypoallergenic.
Welcome to Kit Bag, the ultimate destination for football fans. Whether you're cheering for Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, or any other top club, for true football passion, think Kit Bag. Visit kitbag.com today. That's kitbag.com. Kit Bag.
I know you're gonna love this Kodak Dot Plus printer. You guys just connect it to your smartphone. I can assure you, you are going to love this printer as much as my family has. You guys have to check it out for yourself.
At Mapiful, we believe in celebrating your journey. Our unique personalized products are designed to boost your confidence. From custom home decor to meaningful gifts, we help you cherish the memories that make you who you are. Visit mapiful.com and start celebrating your story today.
Welcome to Market XLS,
your all-in-one Excel solution for investors. Designed as an enterprise-grade platform, Market XLS caters to investment managers, secure and efficient investment management and research. Book your free demo.
At Mitzi, we believe the right light can transform any space. Mitzi has the perfect design for you. Beautiful, well-made lighting without the high price tag. Discover your perfect light at Mitzi.com. That's MITZI.com. Mitzi.
Introducing Muck-Off's classic pink bike cleaner, powered by revolutionary nanotechnology that breaks down dirt and grime on a microscopic level while protecting your bike's delicate finish. us.muc-off.com.
Unlock a world of convenience with Mully Box, your one-stop solution for personalized subscription boxes delivered right to your door. Each box is tailored to your taste. Mullybox.com. That's MULLYBOX.com.
Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. It is Zack Owen Show Live. Terry Hunt sitting in for Zack today. Bill Sibley playing the tunes for us, which is really cool. Bill and I have been talking in between the breaks and things, just checking on some tunes. You've got a repertoire of how many songs do you think you've written?
Probably 60, but about 40 that I play out.
Okay, all right. So 60 total, 20 are and 40 are good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'd like to hear one of the 20. No, I'm just kidding. Well, no. Again, I don't want to spend too much time talking because I'm enjoying the music too much. So, what would you like to play next?
Well, this is a kind of a love song to music that I wrote. And I wrote it in the middle of the night. A lot of times that's where I write. Sometimes I'll be asleep and something will wake me up, and it's like, no, I'll be asleep and it'll just pop in my head and I have to get up.
I have that same thing, but it's usually the restroom break.
Yeah, well, I have those too. But my brain won't do two things at one time.
Multitasking.
I can't write and do that at the same time.
All right. All right. Bill Sibley joining us today.
This song here is kind of a love song to music. You know, you get off these old country roads at night, got the music playing loud. Kind of makes your mind wander. Well, my favorite artist is coming along, and so let's all take a ride here. The road seems never ending on a steamy summer night. The shadow steps from the darkness out into the light. Her hair looked fiery red like a hot East Texas sun. She raised her arm that was wrapped in jewelry and stuck out her thumb. I wonder, who are you passing through? And are you running from or coming to? She had feathers in her hair and asked if she needed a ride. I noticed the satin bell-bottom pants as she slid over by my side. And as we went down the lonely road, she began to sing. I never heard a voice like that, or the feelings that she had bring. I wonder, who are you passing through? are you running from or coming to? And the song she sang reminds me of a girl that I did wrong, and all the love she gave me came through in that soulful song. All right. And I said, who are you passing to? And are you running from or coming to? When she finished singing, she said, this is where I get off. I said, I didn't catch your name. Hell, never even talked. And as she opened up the door and stepped back into the dark, she said, my name is Janice, honey, and there's a piece of my heart. And she said, who are you passing through? And are you running from or coming to? She said, oh, are you passing through now? And are you running from, baby, or coming to?
Bill Sibley with us. The music, I am enjoying that, man. It's good stuff. I like what you do.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Very much.
I feel guilty for not being as familiar with it as I should be. But
fine.
that, you know, things happen. But I'm glad. Where you originally from Cleburne?
Well, I was born in Waxahachie.
Okay.
I was raised on a farm in between Venus and Maypearl.
Oh, okay.
So I'm, been around this
So,
area.
so you've moved around from all the big cities.
Yeah. Yeah, I try to stay out of the cities.
Yeah. All right. We've got more tunes with him on the way for you in just a couple of seconds, but let's talk about some birthdays that are on today. 1935, the day Woody Allen was born. Woody probably was as confused on that first day as he is still today. I just can't picture him not being that way in real life the way he is in his movies. I think he's very, very genuine that way and just a confused kind of a guy. Richard Pryor, 1940 on the date. Richard Pryor, of course, broke a lot of boundaries when he first came out doing comedy. And I heard him when I was in, high school, I think, first time on somebody was playing an album for me. 1945, was she called the Divine Miss M back then, Bette Midler?
It's something like that.
1945. Let's go to 1951. You may remember him from Everwood, but I remember him from Hair. It's Treat Williams celebrates a birthday. And 1970, Sarah Silverman, the comedian, actress. Who was she? She was married to, she hung around with some comedian, other person. I can't remember who
was
that
it Kimmel?
was. I thought.
Was it Kimmel?
I don't know.
It was him, yeah.
Maybe. 72. Now we get into the young ones. Bart Millard from Mercy Me. The big song they had was I Can Only Imagine, which is just a great song. I remember first time I played that at a country radio station and was just blown away.
Yeah, it went a lot of different places that it maybe never intended it to, which is great.
It was a boundary crosser. A boundary crosser. Zoe Kravitz, that's Lenny's daughter, 1988 on the day. She was in Mad Max, Fury Road, Divergent, and quite a few other things. And doing a lot of stuff even today. I seem like I see her on a lot of different things. And 1996, from Game of Thrones, Sophie Turner celebrates a birthday today. And if you're celebrating, we celebrate with you. And we will have to add you to the list the next time. All right? Bill, you're not celebrating a birthday today, are you?
No, I did the 22nd. I turned 70 years old.
The 22nd of November?
The 22nd, yeah.
Okay. I'm a November 23rd.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So we're kin somewhere in that. All right.
I got two sons that have November birthdays. So
Really? Okay.
yeah.
All right. Must have been what was it? Goes back cold in February or whatever.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
My sister was born on the 29th, so we're 11 months, 3 weeks apart.
Oh, okay. Needed a sister pretty doggone quick, huh? or it was like, we can't do that. We can't end on this. We got to try again. Bill's back on the mic and playing tunes. Bill, what you got for us now?
Well, since I've been around the old Brazos River, my whole life. And of course, it runs through here, but I'm a little farther that way. So I wrote this song down at Glenrose. That's where I got the idea for this song. It's called Drifter. All right. You know, this old Brazos River's got a lot of history. Many stories left untold. But this song here is about a drifter. Looking back down a lonely road. Sat down by the muddy water and wrote down a drifter song about a lost love so very far away. Said it was a waste of time, and that we were all wrong. Nothing holding me, so I didn't stay. And like a river, surely meant to flow, and lonely. Love but nowhere to go. Burn many bridges high, straight ahead this winding road. Not staying to reap the seeds that I've sown. And this old white line's taking its toll, and oh, where do I belong? Where it is, and I find on my own. And like a river, surely meant to flow, and lonely, it's love but nowhere to go. I know she never tried to tear me up inside, y'all. I got lost. Yeah, I'm to blame, y'all. Laid it all to rest and went on with her life. Oh, Lordy, should have done the same. All right. Now hustling, scheming, doing what it takes to get by. Can't stop looking back no matter how I try. But when it's time to face the truth and the redemption on the other side, Drifter song tells the story of this life. And like a river, surely meant to flow, and lonely. It's love and nowhere to go. Just like an old Brazos River, 'cause it's surely meant to flow. And lonely, it's love with nowhere to go. All right.
The Backyard Bar Stage, Bill Sibley playing the tunes this morning. We've got more from him coming up on the way. Sure glad you're here today, man. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
You bet. We've got all kinds of good things still going on here at the Zack Owen Show live right now. Let me make sure I can make the connection and talk to Scotty, and let's talk about sports. Scotty, good morning to you, bud.
Real quick, I just got to say, if you can blow the harp like that, you get so much music cred from me. Very well done over there.
Yeah. You're missing it. It's a great music morning here is what we're celebrating.
Sounds
so that's really
phenomenal, guys. Sounds awesome.
All right, Scotty. So it's been a while since you and I talked. Anything in sports happened in the last 6, 8, 10 months? Not just kidding. This was a big weekend, holiday weekend of sports with all kinds of things, from leavings to movings to wins to losses. Where do you even start with it?
It's a terrific question, and there's not an easy answer. You know, I think a lot of people today are going to start with the Lane Kiffin topic, right?
Yep.
Leaving Ole Miss, as Ole Miss is about to make the college football playoff to go coach at LSU. That's a huge story. And, you know, it's odd that there's been so much hubbub about a coach who's never sniffed a championship, if we're being honest about Lane Kiffin. I think he's a good coach, but the guy has never touched a championship. And so it's going to be interesting to see how that goes in Baton Rouge. There were some other big hires this weekend as well. And we're really going to be talking about, you know, it's championship week in college football. And depending on who wins some games, you could have some really interesting scenarios for the college football playoff. For instance, 7-5, Duke is in the ACC championship game. If they win the championship, there is a real scenario where the ACC gets no teams into the college football playoff. Meanwhile, James Madison and North Texas could be in the playoff. So it's going to be a wild week for college football.
How about them Mean Green Eagles? That's my alma mater, so I've got to throw that in.
Well, hey, they've had a phenomenal year, and I think what's really cool, and this is a credit to both North Texas and Oklahoma State, is Eric Morris last week hired as Oklahoma State's new head coach after the success he's had at North Texas this year, but they're going to let him finish coaching this season at North Texas. That's a really rare, unique thing, and it shows a lot of, in my opinion, class on the part of Oklahoma State and doing things right. And so he's going to get to coach this championship game Saturday with North Texas, and who knows, if they win, probably a little playoff run.
That would be pretty cool. I'd be so happy for my Mean Green. I was at North Texas when Hayden Fry was the football coach. That goes back a way, so it's good to see them doing as well as they are. So I know you just mentioned you've got a lot to talk about with the Pete Souza show today. So it's going to be, is it mainly football and all that's going on with college and pro?
Absolutely. We'll take a quick 10-minute break to talk to Steve Lapis about basketball. Today is the 134th anniversary of the invention of the game of basketball. And so we will spend a quick detour talking about basketball, but for the most part, talking about football, and I would imagine mostly college football today as we get ready for championship week.
Very good. Pete Souza show on the way, not far from right now. In fact, it follows shortly, so get ready to enjoy that and stay on top with what's going on. Scotty, good to talk to you again, man.
Hey, good to talk to you, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
You bet you we will. That's what's going on in the world of sports. Thank you, Scotty. We appreciate it. And don't forget, Pete Souza show coming up, and they're going to keep you posted on what's going on. So if you have any questions, they will take care of those for you, all right? Bill, let's get back to music. You ready?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Play us a sports song. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Did you come up? What were we trying to get him to write earlier? What was the song about? Oh, Cranberries. Mm-hmm. Cranberries. Yeah. So the next time I see you, maybe you've got my email address and my information. Let's talk about doing a cranberry song.
Yeah, I still got about a little bit left in the refrigerator. So
is that canned or is that real? Is that from the can or is that really made cranberries?
No, it's from the can.
Okay, all right, that's it. Thanksgiving is not Thanksgiving without canberries from a can. That's and Kevin will provide the sound effects for us. We'll do that. We'll have that written, and we'll have to come back sometime and see if we can get up here and perform that for you. All right, Bill. What you got left in the repertoire for us to hear today?
Well, I got one song that we just got through Thanksgiving and stuff. Like I said, I'm 70 years old, and I was raised on a farm in between Venus and Maypearl, and we had a wooden phone.
A wooden phone?
Yeah, one of those wooden phones on the party line.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
I'm like a candlestick?
No, it was wooden, you know, and you had the mouthpiece that came out.
Okay,
and the
all right.
earpiece,
Right, got it.
And
yes.
we were on a party line, you know.
Party lines.
Yeah.
Do you even know what that is, Kevin?
I've been told what that is from Zach.
It's if you pick the phone up and you want to make a phone and somebody else is talking, you wait.
Yeah, he would always describe it as one ring meant this house, two rings meant the house down the way. Yeah.
And when you'd pick up the phone, you would the operator would come on, and you would tell them I need Dallas, and they would switch. They would pull the cord out and plug it in, I guess, to Dallas, and then that would give you the Dallas operator, and then you'd give her 4 numbers. Back then it was just 4 numbers. And then that would send you to the people you want to talk to or whatever, you know. So
it's an old patch panel that I used to use in radio when I was in college. You'd pull a plug and put it in something else, but wow. All right, anyway, now let's get back.
Anyway,
jump off a tangent. Thank you very much.
But this song here, since Thanksgiving, this song's about being grateful, you know, because, you know, people, sometimes you have to find, you know, when you're kind of down, the best way I found is to find something to be grateful for. You know, every day, just get up and say, well, at least, you know, I'm not sick or something, you know. But because somebody's always got it worse. So I wrote this song. It's called From the Bottom. Celebrity on TV says his fame and fortune is taking its toll. Needs time to herself for a mental break. Single mother with 2 kids and 2 jobs sits out on the porch crying, worried because her rent is late. Life is hard, we all have our problems. When it's lonely at the top, should see it from the bottom. Raised in much privilege only shows greed and selfishness, where rebellion knows no consequence. A child taken from his home, given to a system where all hope is gone, looks out at the world through a prison fence. Life is hard, heartaches, we've got 'em. If it's lonely at the top, should see it from the bottom. Yeah, a lot, never be enough. From the bottom, there's nowhere but up. In the final play, with just one more line, searching for words to say, I only valued his time. Leaves his wife for a younger woman. Yeah, she just loves his money. Says she makes him feel like a man. Husband by her side as she slips away. He'd give anything for just one more day. Sobbing, gently strokes her hand. Life is hard, heartaches, we've got 'em. If it's lonely at the top, should see it from the bottom. Life is hard, heartbreaks, we've got 'em. If it's lonely at the top, should see it from the bottom.
Bill Sibley with us. Just pulled up your thing. Bill Sibley Music is where they can find you on social media, correct?
Yes.
We appreciate you being here. We appreciate everybody else joining us. We're going to let you take us home here with a song coming up. Thank you very much for putting up with me with Zach being gone. We're back here again tomorrow morning on the Zack Owen Show Live. Till then, see you Tuesday. It's all yours, Bill.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna end this one with a little song I wrote going to Whitney one day on my Harley Davidson.
All right.
My wife don't like this song. I was playing the same old tune that Doc Dallas died. Beat, bored, and broke, just trying to survive. Must have been a sign above, just in time. She had a skin-tight dress, but you know her legs were long. Kicked off her heels when I started playing my thong. Some guys were leaving, side stage, party on. She danced a barefoot boogie now. Oh, she's good looking. She danced a barefoot boogie. Danced a barefoot boogie, and all that girl was fine. I saw her silhouette now strutting across the floor. The light shined bright when some fool opened the door. I just kept on playing 'cause I had to see more. Dance a barefoot boogie. Barefoot boogie now. Evening was young, but she wasn't near done. She danced a barefoot boogie and all that night was fun. Look out now. Well, you should have seen it when she started all that twerking and spinning. My heart started pumping and my blood started thinning. The way she shook that thing, I been broke my guitar string. She danced a barefoot boogie. Barefoot boogie now. All she is cooking, y'all. Dance a barefoot boogie. Dance a barefoot boogie and all that girl was fine. Dance a barefoot boogie, Neil. She blew my mind, hey. I want to thank Terry for hosting the show, and I want to thank the Backyard for being here. I want to thank y'all for listening.